Automating your business on your own seems really scary for most people, and there's a reason for it. You're thinking too big. Let me explain. Hey, I'm Damien with Black Badger Software Solutions, and if the word automation makes your brain shut down and melt, you're not alone. Most people get overwhelmed when they think about having to automate their business. The reason for this is usually because they're just thinking too big to start. They're thinking about too many things to start with at the same time. There's too many different moving parts. We need to break this down into small, consumable bites. Let's start with just one annoying thing. You've got a lot of them in your business. Let's just start with one annoying thing. The idea is start small, win big. Because if we start with a bite that we can chew on, eventually we can eat the whole pizza. So the key to resolving this is start with one small thing and you'll get some big wins immediately. How you do this is think of all the different things that you have to do that you do more than one time a week. Any small action. So things like copying emails into your CRM, copying data from a spreadsheet into your CRM, moving data from one spreadsheet to another, or sending the same welcome email over and over again to new clients, or sending closeout emails to clients, sending update emails to clients. All these things, if you do it more than once a week, we can automate just one thing. One trigger, one action. It's just smart. Start small and we'll win big. You've got to think of this a bit like when you go to the gym. You don't go to the gym and suddenly start picking up and lifting hundreds of pounds at a time. Not if you want to keep going back and doing it again, because you'll just break yourself or you just won't be able to go back ever again. It's the same thing. All we're going to do here is start with one small thing that we know we can automate pretty simply, and then we're going to add more to it later. But first, get that one small thing out of the way. That one repetitive task that you go, that's annoying. If I didn't have to do that, I'd probably save myself 10, 15, 20 minutes, 60 minutes a day. 20 minutes saved a day, that's going to be like an hour and a half saved over a week. An hour a day, that's 5 hours a week. That'd be phenomenal. That's 260 hours a year. That would be great, wouldn't it? Let's start with just one simple little thing. You probably have a contact us form on your website. Let's get that to feed directly into your CRM, and you can do that with Zapier or it might have a native integration directly into your CRM. Feed it into there. Then we can do another small integration. When a new contact is created, send a welcome email. That's one little small one. When that welcome email is sent out, great. Create a follow-up task. When email is sent out, there's the trigger, action, create a follow-up task in the CRM. You've just done 3 different steps. Each one's one small one. You go, cool. All you do is start with the first one, form to the CRM. Done. That probably saves you 5 minutes every time. You don't need to do any manual entry. Now, once that's in there, think about the next one. Next one as well, I want to send them a welcome email. Cool. Trigger is new contact created. Welcome email goes out. That's the action. Done. Probably saves you another 5 minutes because it's just most of the time a copy and paste of the welcome with some custom little fields, some variable fields like their name added in there. All that's very simple to just do. It would take you a short period of time. Then create a task. As soon as that welcome email goes out, a task gets created. That's a different action now. Welcome email goes out. Task created in the CRM. You probably just saved yourself those 3 things combined, maybe 20 minutes. But that's 20 minutes every single time that happens. I'm not sure how many times that happens in a week in your business, but that can stack up. The best part about this whole thing, if you just build that one little automation, confront that one little automation, the form to the CRM, just confront that. That builds confidence and gets you ready to build the next one. You go, cool, I can do this one. That's actually not that hard. Let's take a look at the second one. Suddenly, everything just gets a little bit easier. Everyone gets a little bit easier. You just do one at a time, and then you start to see what's possible and what you can do. Just do one automation at a time, one trigger and one action. That's it. Eventually, you start to see what's possible, and then you can start to think a little bit bigger. But that's when the overwhelm disappears. You're not going to be upset about thinking about big automations anymore because you know that you can do it. It's all just small, bite-sized chunks. I'm Damien from Black Badger Software Solutions, and I help business owners go from, how do you do this automation, to why didn't I do this before? Follow me if you want your business to run smoother, just one automation at a time.